who wouldn't want to be in Saint-Rémy in France at La Fabrique Studios at this time of year? It's a beautiful time of year. I mean, look at how grand and glorious it is.
This place is amazing. La Fabrique is an amazing studio. I hope we get to work here again because it's magic.
The vibe, the history, and to make music in a place like this is surreal in a way.
The environment is very conducive to being creative, for sure. It's a beautiful countryside, it's a beautiful place, and it's got a vibe.
We're going through this place, it's like a freaking maze, really. You got to find the right doors, and I've been picking the wrong ones the whole time. So there's like rooms to sleep in up here. I think I'm over in that area over there somewhere. But there's like many, many doors to many parts, but they all kind of lead into one. It's like a library / history museum of all kinds of different recording devices, like from the 30s all the way up to what we got now. You know, it's quite an experience. Great thing is we get to go to all these different places to record, you know, and we were going to do it in Vancouver, British Columbia, but David decided, you know what, there's a great studio in the south of France. There's no TVs here. It's pretty much like nothing. It's like a complete creative environment. So all you really need to do is just focus on what you're doing here, because that's all there is. And just play and have fun and enjoy yourself. And this is going to be fun. Getting drum sounds can be an interesting situation because, again, there's 7 rooms here. And we tried all 7 rooms. We got a snare drum, a bass drum, and a hi-hat, and a cymbal. And we went to each of the 7 rooms. And I played just a 2/4 beat. Doosh, gosh, doosh, gosh, doosh, gosh. We did that for 5 minutes. And then, okay, move it to the next room. We go to the next room. So we went through 7 rooms and finally found the arcade room, which was like, oh, it's enough dead end, but it's still got that beautiful, it's high ceilings, bro. I'm talking 30, 40 foot high ceilings. Incredible. So that was the place we picked.
So we had all these demos. We had Glenn's demos, we had some demos that David and I had done. I had some demos that I had just sent in the batch.
Doug came over and we recorded some demos at my house. Then I started working with Doug together on collaborations. So that's kind of where we've been on this writing process.
On the second half, we were like,
I was thinking maybe hat and snare, like.
Right.
Take my breath, feel my skin.
So we wanted to kind of get everybody on the same page. So we went through those ideas and arranged them. So we would basically, sit down in the other room from the studio, and we'd go through each song, check out if something needed to be cut or longer, or if it needed a different part or a different riff, whatever. And then we would all three, me, David, and Glenn, would play it to the existing funkadelic drum track that I had programmed. Then we had a kind of demo that we all knew, and then Deen would come in and listen to it, and then we'd go in the other room, the live room, and kind of learn it and play it. And then we would record, and that's it. And that's how the start of each song was. And it worked out really well, because while they were getting sounds or doing whatever they were doing in the studio, we would be in our pre-production room getting it together for the couple songs we were going to cut. And it went really well, really very productive. Music is very, very important to me. I need it every day. I need it all the time. I need to play it, I need to breathe it, and it keeps me focused, it gives me energy, it gives me, it gets me through.
Feel like I'm about to cry as I fly home. home in the blood-red sky. I'll break.
Recording is quite an exacting process. It's quite stressful, but at the same time, it's creative and enjoyable. Well, we actually got together to write the songs. We did 2 pre-production times and wrote the songs together and changed them along the way and jammed them out as best we could.
We started actually at your place doing some writing.
We've put a lot of time in. We've had we were going to have, 12 tracks on the album, or 11, 12. I think we've written 40 between us, and then collectively, and we worked on them, we cut them down,
we cut it down to 15, and then we recorded 15, and then we had a really difficult task of getting rid of 3. It's like, I don't want any, I'm not making that decision, nobody wanted to make that decision. I had put my guitars on first, and it sounded, I was like, that sounds good, And then David comes in, and the blend, when he puts his guitars on, it really becomes daisified. And it really makes this thing come alive, But what's cool is having the chorus on the first 2 choruses, have it open. The blend of the 2 together is a really great thing. Well, the guitar sound really comes from your fingers. It comes from how it's how you play. My basic go-to sound, the sound that does the majority of the work for me, is a Marshall. We've been using a lot of different amps. We've been using some Voxes and some Fenders. We have them all mic'd up. I'm sure you've probably seen them. So these different amps have a lot of different characteristics, and we're getting them all in this record, so it's cool. Well, with this album, it's a little different. I'm going for something very different on this album. Less is more, trying to choose the right moments to speak, and there's a couple times when I put holes in things. I think it's great. Sounds good. I'm always trying to improve. I still got a lot to learn. The biggest problem about playing guitar for me is that I've played loud for so long that my ears are starting to show a little wear and tear, and that's a drag. But it is what it is. I still got things to prove. I want this record to be the best one ever. That's the thing. Start strong and finish stronger.
I like the process of growing internally, living in the moment, not looking back, not going into the future, just staying exactly in this special moment. It's where I'm supposed to be. It's where we're all supposed to be. I really honestly don't know anything other than plugging in and playing. I'm not a technical bass player, so to speak. I'm a feeling. It's the notes I don't play are probably more important than the notes I do play. I like to play with holes in the music to create a groove. That's the way I've always been from day one, to create that space. For me, spaces in music are very, very important. So that's the kind of bass player I am, from the groove aspect. Then I will sing on the bass also.
Oh, dude, icon. I mean, that's all the one word I can say is icon. I mean, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee, a bass player for days. I mean, the man can shred on the bass. But what scares me the most and blows my mind the most is he can shred vocally too. So it's like he's a double threat.
He's filming a man here on the couch with two other gentlemen in similar positions writing music. There you go.
Oh, it's great with Glenn. He's a master. He's got an unbelievable voice, terrific songwriter, and it's great to work with him. It's great to be in a band with him, and I feel privileged to be able to share the space with him, share the creativity with him, and have him in the Dead Daisies.
Every day is special, isn't it? But today is one of those days where I'm stepping up to the microphone to do what I do. I normally just do 1 or 2 takes. With Ben, he needed 4, maybe 4 takes, and of each part of the song, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. It'll be that kind of thing.
That was awesome, except for the last line. That was great. Punch that last line in?
Yeah, sure. It took longer than normal, but I wanted to, again, challenge myself to, as we've seen here, my voice, when it gets warmed up, keeps getting stronger and stronger. I'm the kind of singer that loves to sing for a few hours, not just for like 10 minutes. I don't understand how people can just sing for 1 hour then quit. It's all coming from the soul. I'm a very soulful person, and it translates into my singing. Again, I'm an in-the-moment singer. It's really live and it's in the moment.
Every time you listen to him recording the vocals, it's always a surprise. There's always something that just jumps out at you. That's Glenn Hughes. That's it. Voice of rock and roll.
Live, you got it all live, because live singing is the way to go. I never really born to push them buttons. It's all live singing for me. There's nobody behind the curtain for Daddy, no Wizard of Oz. Oh. Yeah? No. That means a day off tomorrow for me.
Really excited about what we've accomplished. It's a really spectacular album.
Each song is really special. We tried to give this record kind of a little bit deeper. It's got some surprises that are definitely deeper. We have a song, Far Away, that is just like an epic masterpiece track that I'm really excited about that one. And all of them, they're all really cool. We've got some fire. We got thunder and lightning, and we got some really intense, soft moments that are great too. So.
Well, it's definitely a different Dead Daisies record. It's a little bit heavier, and I know everybody says it's heavier, but with Glenn playing bass, there's definitely a little bit more of a bite to this. And the songs are definitely a little bit more R&B, rock and roll. It's Glenn. Glenn really has changed the vibe of this band.
It feels really good. I think it's really captured the essence of the Daisies, of the sound that we're looking for. It's new 70s music. That's what it is, and that's what we grew up with. That's what I grew up with, and it feels the most comfortable to me. But it's new and fresh, but it still has that 70s vibe, and that's what I've been looking for, and that's what the rest of the band's looking for as well. And I think it's been an outstanding collaboration. Just can't wait to get out there and play our new songs for you and play again and see you guys. You're great fans, and we love that you're part of the Dead Daisies. We love it you're on this journey with us.
I'd like to say all this to Dead Daisies fans. Thank you for welcoming me. Again, these fellows are friends of mine. Things happen when they're supposed to happen. They really do happen when you don't expect them. Things come calling at the appropriate time in life. If this would have happened 10 years ago, it may have never happened this way. So I say again, things happen when they're supposed to happen. So let's embrace it, everybody. Let's enjoy the ride. It's not a destination. It's a beautiful, beautiful journey through music land. And that's why I'm here, because I love you. Peace and love.
Well, guys, you Dead Daisies fans, you keep us alive. You keep us growing. You keep the fire burning for us. We do this for you. This isn't for us. Me slaving away 9 hours on the drums isn't just for me. This is to make you guys enjoy what we're creating. And again, like everybody says, we can't do this without you. We won't do this without you. If we don't have you, we might as well be sitting in a garage. And I think everybody in the band, if I can speak for everybody, we are so grateful and thank you for your support, your loyalty, your dedication, and the fire you bring live to us, because that's what keeps us burning, man. And we will burn. When you guys are on fire, we burn with you. So thank you, guys. We love you. God bless you. Walk in love and respect. Remember that. Peace out.